Hello again, Renata. Thanks for following me over from the Clapper live stream. I'll need you guys to stay on top of my audio for me. So right now I'm plugged in, so it could be problematic with that. And I had an issue with the microphone on the sunrise too. So if it gets bad, I'll unplug, and then if it gets bad again, we'll put the mic in and we'll see what happens. I'm doing really good, Bex. Welcome in. Welcome to Gullible's Island. I'm looking forward to it. They unearthed an extremely rare bunch of seashells, like prehistoric seashells down here doing all the dredging. So I'm gonna try to make it all the way down there and see if we can find it. Thanks, Louisa. You didn't see me on Clapper? I was on there for a little while. I had about 20 people on there. Looks like Anna. It looks amazing. It is amazing. Audio's good for now? Thanks, Renata. I figured it'd be pretty good back here. That's why I stayed plugged in. I'm protected from the wind a little bit, but as we get over towards the Gulf side of the lagoon, then it'll probably be time for me to at least unplug, but probably put the mic in. Now, the reason I'm standing back here right now is the mullet. This lagoon is really low right now, and the mullet like to jump. And every time I come over here, I normally come here at least once a year, right around this time. But the mullet will typically jump right in front of us. And we did get it on Clapper, and there was one in the distance. Normally they come really close. We did get one pretty close on Clapper. You woke up an hour ago? Well, it was all that storming yesterday stressed you out. You had to take a nice long rest. Oh, my goodness. It scared the crap out of me. Apparently he wanted to get on camera. What's it with snakes lately? I posted that python video and now I got snakes hanging out with me. It's literally hanging out right there watching me. Oh, goodness. Did you hear that in my voice, guys? Whew. Oh, man. One thing I am definitely a little bit afraid of in Florida is venomous water snakes. I'm not as afraid of the alligators and stuff, and sharks and things. I mean, I am cautious of things, but I don't like venomous snakes so much. Whew, that woke me the hell up right there. All right, my friend, you can keep going. Carry on. Move along. Move along, sir. You're not pranking me today, that's for damn sure. Let's go, bro. What's up, Lou, Mother Truckin' Longley? Oh, we just missed a mullet. You gotta go, brother. We're missing the mullet jumping. Sorry, I'll let you guys watch the mullet jumping while I keep my eye on this snake for a second. He is totally eyeballing me. I do not like it. I do love living down here. I know I'm lucky. I'm so grateful I moved here 8 years ago almost now in June. And I do not take it for granted. I have to look. I don't want to look, but I have to look. So basically what he's doing is trying to blend in with the roots right here. Look at him. That's not a stick right there. That's the snake that just went by me. And he's literally just hanging right there staring at me. I do not like it. Lou, help me. Whatever you guys can give me food-wise right now, throw me some food. I'm going to throw it at this snake and see what we can get him to go away with. He's doing a good job. He's more like a steak instead of a snake. I'm not getting bitten. No way. Not today. I want to sail away. Put the snake in the boat. Send him on his merry way. I'm on Gullible's Island here in South Florida. It's going to be a high of 83 degrees today. All right, you guys probably don't want to stare at him. We'll get walking here in a second. We'll head over towards the Gulf. There's been a rare find of ancient seashells over here. They're dredging part of it. So they unearthed some ancient seashells. So we're going to see if we can make it all the way down there and find them. There's a little lag back here. Yeah, probably. I probably should get moving, Renata, actually. And the snake is going to wait me out. So that's interesting. If you ever come down on the water here and you see these, apparently perfect hiding spot for snakes. Ooh. Will he go again? Is that going to be on all day NYC? Or are you doing it? Where's the snake? Unfortunately, the snake is right here. He looks like a stick. That's his head right there. There he goes. He's finally moving along. See you later, brother. Yes, both. You're both doing it? Nice. I'll try to catch him. I won't be here that long. I got up way too early today. I have to get up early on this day every year. The early bird gets the worm, or the early bird gets the jokes. So the sooner you can be on, the easier it is to have fun. I look forward to this day every year. Have you ever been bit? Anybody been bit by a snake in here? It's not that much fun. Saw a snake in the backyard. Now I can't go in the backyard. It's been 3 days. It's gone. Yeah, my daughter, she hates spiders. She's not a fan of ants either. And my wife hates snakes. So. Your sister says hi. Hey, what's your sister's name? Laura. Morning. Thanks for your service, sir. I'll be there with all the NYC guys. Nice. You guys doing like you all gonna stream all together type of thing, or like a meetup too? Welcome in, Carla. We're on Gullible's Island. We're gonna head around. We got a ways to walk on this to get back to where they unearthed all the ancient shells. So we're gonna see if we can see some of them. I don't know if they're still here or not. But we're gonna give it a shot. Her name is Shari. It's a pretty name. Nope, and I grew up with them. Feeding first wives. Oh, bit me on the thumb and let go. My older brothers and cousins, when I was real little, I was several years younger than them, they used to throw snakes. They would catch snakes and then throw them in my little kiddie pool. Traumatized me a little bit. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I am back, Ann. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning. It was so great. This is Gullible's Island Beach. This is the lagoon side. I'm going around to the Gulf side, and then we're going to walk all the way down to the point. I was bit by a chipmunk. You know, I had one get in my house once. And the damn thing gave itself a heart attack. For real. Lives will start at 2:30. All right, awesome, Lou. Everybody check Lou out. From Times Square today, 2:30, TikTok rally. They're coming for them all, folks. They're coming for them all. Not just TikTok. But at any rate, I do like TikTok. Lots of good things about the live streaming aspect over here and the video quality. I like it. Would love one of these to go to 4K. Wouldn't that be nice? And I'd love it if I could go landscape or horizontal. Would be awesome. All right, guys. If the wind starts getting bad, let me know. I'm plugged in right now. I'll unplug. If it's still bad, because it seems like it's going to get pretty windy in a second, I'll put my mic in. So just let me know. She said she has been bit by a centipede before. That's not fun. I heard that can be pretty bad. Parking was great. Parking was great. I was one of the first people here. There's actually most of the people that I'm seeing out here, except that last guy who was fishing, are out here on a beach cleanup. This is in South Florida. This is Gullible's Island. We're almost on the Gulf side now. Be live tomorrow afternoon at Six Flags. Which one? Which one, Jose? No way, Jose. Oh, it's beautiful, though. The sand. Look at the sand. And what's nice about this section is it's very hard packed. I don't know if it's due to the hurricane. Last year when we were here at this time, we left a thing of beer out here. So I'm interested to see if it's still going to be buried out here or not. You know, it's a funny joke to see, you know, if it's still there and we can crack it open type of thing. But I'm thinking that the hurricane probably got it. The one in Maryland? Nice. I just don't know what the name of it is. Oh, Marco Island's a great island too, Carrie. It's a great island. Actually, Tigertail Beach is one of my favorite beaches. The hurricane probably did drink the beer. You know, I always joke around that I'm Irish, and the reason I don't drink that much is because I'm really good at it, and I don't discriminate. Well, Hurricane Ian doesn't discriminate either. Could care less. What you drink, what you do, who you love, who you voted for, they don't care. We're all just reduced to humans at that point. Can I see your message? What did you say? It says some comments in the live were filtered, so I'm thinking not. Oh, I see a couple people follow me. Thank you for the follows. Nope, I did not see your comment, Beth. Looks like a painting. It's beautiful. Good morning, everybody. It's beautiful white sand out here on Gullible's Island. Yes, it's real. It's a real island. Look it up. But that's why I like to come here every year. It's a fun time. I look forward to the stage here. I go down a couple of weeks from Caribou, Maine. Nice. Nice. You're an attention to detail person too, aren't you, Carrie? What's up, Jose? Thank you for the follow. I do notice everyone that follows me. I'll check out your profile. I also do see the top 10 gifters, top 10 watch times. And please, if you watch my videos, watch them till the end. But if you don't hit the like or leave a comment, that's the only way I don't know that you didn't watch them. I literally look at all of that. Turtle Beach is getting dredged. This is the Gulf side, yes. Got bit by a gardener snake and a mouse. Ooh. What's up, Texas? Carla, welcome in. This is Gullible's Island, Florida. And we're going to be on the beach side here in a little bit. Again, let me know if the audio winds up being an issue. I'm still plugged in. I do have a mic as well that we can put in there if it gets too bad. I like to go as long as I can without, but just let me know. let me know, Bob Squad. And if you're not part of the Bob Squad, hit that follow button. What are you waiting for? We're pretty nice in here, actually. It's not a bad crowd. We all try to help each other out in here. But if you want to make it official, hit the star up above and subscribe too. Morning. Thanks for cleaning up. It is. No, they don't have them. Thank you, Pam. Thanks, Carla, for the rose. Thanks for the chills, Pam. But snake bites still don't feel good. Filipina issue. I'm still plugged in. I didn't catch where you were at. Flo from Pittsburgh. This is Gullible's Island, South Florida. Close to Marco Island. I wonder how I figured that out, Carrie. I'm not having any paradise problems just yet. On the sunrise this morning, Pam, I did. I couldn't see the top part of my screen to know it was 5 o'clock. That was the biggest problem I've had so far today. Angela, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to Gullible's Island. See if we find the beer that we put out here last year, but there's ancient seashells that were dug up over here at the point. We're going to see if we can find any of them. South Florida. No, that was actually just a human tooth. Spit out my tooth there, Pam. Sorry about that. Sharky lady. Soap and water, wash it out. This stretch, JJ, is actually pretty hard, surprisingly. Oh, water's pretty up here. I don't know what the temperature is. You can look in Naples or Marco Island area. I'm close to them and see. But it's supposed to be a high of 81, so my guess is like, I would say 73 maybe. What's up, Miami? But the sand is wonderful. I mean, it's that sugar sand. But I don't know, because of the hurricane, if that's why it's a little bit more hard and packed. I would expect it to be a little softer out here on the beach. We'll see. But welcome in, everybody. This is My Walks in Paradise. Hit the follow. Come on. Join the party. What are we waiting for? Follow me on my other platforms. I challenge you to follow me on just one more platform today. I'd love it to be Rumble or YouTube. Rumble owns my rights. It's like YouTube. But YouTube, I'm 191 away from going live. I would love another option. I do go live on Clapper and Twitch. And I will be going live on Instagram and eventually Rumble. But I'd love another option. So if you could help me with one of those things, or just check out my Amazon storefront. I do earn commissions off of anything on there. If you're interested to know what equipment I have used or currently use to live stream, I have a live streamer essentials link on my storefront too. You can check out. Finally, some civilization. I know there's a ton of people here. This is a tradition. Everybody comes to Gullible's Island this time of year, mainly because of the sand and shell sculptures that they do out here. I don't get to it, but tried it. You don't get it? Like you don't understand it? Or it is beautiful. I found the front beach at the JW harder this year. I'm usually at South Seas. Oh yeah, so just like Marco Island then. This sand is pretty hard. Oh, over here too, so yeah, it's a hurricane. But look at all the sand sculptures, seashell sand sculptures coming up here. It's quite an event. It's a rite of passage, actually. Where you didn't see the one back here, Autumn? Autumn, you might want to check your calendar too. I think there was something important coming up. But there's one. There's a gator. It was in a nice way of using the shells. Further back. There's no talking, right? So Twitch is just chat. Okay, so I do chat in there like via text sometimes because I'm normally just watching it or while I'm working and stuff. Sometimes I'll go out and talk, but yes, it's basically you're just enjoying the view, listening to nature essentially. And if you want to talk to other Bob Squad members, you can. You know, oh, this is great. The final four. What's that, folks? This is the final four. Those are so cool. So cool. And I forgot that the final four is tonight, right? It's funny. Oh, we got another one. Oh, down for the count. Eat more chicken. No, it's cattle crossing. It says. Morning, Jen. See, it's cattle crossing. I thought it was going to be the eat more chicken type of deal. You took a picture? Cool. Miami does play tonight. That's one of the most shocking things about the whole entire thing for me personally. I did not see that coming. All right, and now we have, hey, have a seat. This is the Hey, Have a Seat annual sand sculpture competition here on Gullible's Island, South Florida. Good times if you like stuff like this. I do. Well, I'm really excited because they're dredging down this way. They unearthed some ancient shells. We're going to head down there next. See if we can find something cool. I hope most of these people don't realize that it's all the way at the end and they don't go that far. Your wifey likes the sand art? Tell your wifey I said hi. Hey, B-Bog, when I was uploading my video driving over here to Gullible's Island this morning, I saw that you were live, and you were like, sun rises in 4 minutes, and I was like, no, it's not. And then I was like, oh, duh. Mine was 4 minutes later than yours. Crazy. It is fun and creative, right? Thanks for the good morning. This year's entry is Ginger. Good old Ginger. Can't really tell, but oh, this is Gullible's Island. Yeah, there is more. There is at least four more. At least four more. So what do you think now? Is it terrible still? I'm guessing so. Bear with me for one moment. Hopefully this helps. Take it early. I hadn't plugged in my phone yet, or my microphone yet. I have, you can check my Amazon storefront, and you can click on Livestreamer Essentials. You can see all the equipment I actually use for these live streams. Check it out, and anything you purchase through those storefront, I actually get commission from. Heck yeah. That's better. All right. Yeah, we knew it would get bad. I was trying to charge my phone, but I do appreciate it. You guys help me way more than you realize, and even your suggestions on where to go, what to do, and even the equipment to use and stuff. You guys have really helped me a lot. I'm doing awesome, Rosie. Good morning. Welcome to Gullible's Island. This is the annual sand and shell contest, and this is the mermaid, aka a mermaid, but a cow version. It's a mermaid. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I have to give them. They even use coconut. They've ripped up coconut and they put it in here. Good morning, Texas. Give you a shot of what most people are in here to see. Thanks for the sail away, Shenanigans. Appreciate you. I am on Gullible's Island down here in South Florida today. Close to Marco Island and Naples. Closer to Marco Island than Naples, but yeah. This one is called No Carbon Hoofprint. Oh, look. It's electric. It's electric. That's why he's got no carbon footprint, folks. You had bad storms last night, too. I knew Beth did, too, as well. Beth has a creepy crawl space that she didn't want to have to get in, but was prepared to. This is cool. I actually didn't know this was here. I was just joking around in the beginning because I thought, like, just some family did it, you know. But it's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And this is the inflatable. This one was made by a guy out of Lehigh Acres. And, ironically, they call him T-Bone. This is Gullible Island here, close to Marco Island down here in Florida. 6 inches of snow in Minnesota. Somebody else in here earlier live stream had gotten 8. Self-care for dudes. We'll do more beach time here in a second. I just had to appreciate these. Pretty fun. They did a great job. These people did a great job. I'm glad you have a basement. I'm glad you do. I'm from the Midwest, so I know what it's like. That's why I always say, even with these hurricanes, at least you have time to prepare and you know they're coming. The worst is the tornadoes that come at night. Sneer it with the cat in the carrier. You did get her. Nice. Hercules is a cutie. What's up, Sarah? Good to see you. I hope you got to see all of these. I'll do one more walk by, actually, really quick before we head on. There's some pizza over here, too, it looks like. Oh, sorry, it's cheese. And it looks like a mouse. Cheese and a rat? Cheese and a rat? Mouse? We'll go back and we'll look at this one more time. Where is Gullible Island? It is really close to Marco Island, Florida. Southwest Florida or South Florida. More snow next week, Carla? I do miss the Midwest. I miss the smell of fresh cut grass. Because here it lasts for about 30 seconds. You smell it for about 30 seconds and then death to the grass smell. Alright, we'll go back. For anybody new in here, you want to see the annual sand and shell sculpting contest here on Gullible's Island. Annual event. Keeps us coming back for more year after year. Here's the Final Four. For those of you basketball fans, we're going to be watching that tonight. Final Four. Boom. And we've got Cattle Crossing. Eat more chicken, folks. Eat more chicken. You'll trade me? Did you know that you can actually send ocean smells through your phone now? Not even joking. Love the white sandy beaches. So this is, hey, have a seat. Hey, have a seat. that the one out of LaBelle? Or was it Ginger? I think Ginger was from LaBelle. Good old Larry's Lap of Luxury made this one. Ginger girl. She does have red hair, but you can't really see it. Your own TikTok was on your FYP? Well, that's something, man. I think TikTok's having some trouble. These are cool. They're really creative. I'm shocked. This is, I just happened to come here. It's a good thing. This is Moo-Maid, aka Mermaid, but the Moo-Maid. They're really good. Even got a sand dollar in there on the tail. I mean, she's put all her bling on and everything. Those dirty pirates loved them. See you later, Moo-Maid. And then we have no carbon footprint. It's an electric cow. I'm guessing the people that did these have cattle. I don't know. I'm just guessing. This is Gullible's Island, South Florida. Not far from Marco Island and Naples, Florida. This is the annual sand and shell sculpting contest that's going on here for, I think they said like 76 years or something. Sniff, sniff. Nope, smell nothing through my phone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, seriously. You can go to my clapper shop once I put it in there, and then you can buy one of my bottles, and I have bottled up the smell and the sand and the shells. Ba-dum-bum. This guy is hole in cow. Like a hole in one, but it's a hole in cow. I think they forgot to mark this one. I do find some pretty cool stuff. Honestly, I really do believe this because, nickel's worth of free advice. I lived in the negative world for a long time. I had a really rough time, rough childhood and stuff. And I lived in the negative world. And a lot of negative stuff always happened to me, and I never could understand it. And then when I realized it's because I was thinking negative crap all the time, and maybe I was attracting it, once I started putting out positive stuff, my whole life changed. And I kind of feel like you get back what you put out, and it's like the whole tenfold thing. Tenfold, if you put out negative, it comes back on you tenfold, and if you do positive, it comes back that way. So I think a lot of times when this stuff happens, it's like I'm being repaid to some degree. That's the way I like to look at it anyways. That's how I live in my happy little world. What's up, Raven Moon? Good to see you. We are at Gullible Island near Marco Island? Yes, Rosie. Very good. That's why you're one of my mod wives. Right there. Boom. What's up, Autumn? Did you check your calendar yet, Autumn? I forgot from that earlier live stream when we were talking back there with all the mullet and stuff. Good advice. Well, here's the thing. I personally also feel like everybody, and I mean everybody, is entitled to their own opinion. Your life experiences make you have those opinions. Can't fault somebody for that, really. But I don't think we should force our opinions on each other. Everybody should just be able to live their life and make their own choices and their own decisions, because they're on their own path, and it's really not our place. Yes, I've started looking at life the same way. I'm telling you, my whole life changed right around the time I started this channel, actually doing it too. It took a long time to learn that. So if there's anybody out there that's younger that hears this, really try to apply that. It's hard to break out of the cycle of always thinking more negatively. It takes a lot of work. But the best thing you can do is get out and walk and be out in nature, because it does bring some clarity too, and it helps. If you have depression or things, it helps lift your spirits. And it's like cliche and stuff, but you're only as good as you're good. You know what I mean? You can't be that good for other people if you're not good for yourself. I was a moderator in a team meeting this week for work. Love it. Heck yeah. Did you tell everybody that you're also a mod wife? You should put that on your resume now. Thanks a lot, Angela. Look, life's not easy. It's not. I don't think it's supposed to be easy. But if you can use some tools to make it more manageable, you know. But you have to. Everybody's different. You have to find things that work for you. Need to change your ways? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was very depressed for many years too, and so I know what it's like to have to try to struggle just to, you know, get motivated to do something other than lay in your bed and watch TV. Too. Yes, who you surround yourself with is a big, very big part of it. And some people that you like grow up with and whatnot, you know, they're not able to let go of who you used to be. They might not accept who you are now, but newer people in your life tend to accept you at face value. So that's another thing. You're welcome, Jen. No way. I don't know. Let me know if you see any fins, because it's most likely a dolphin. We don't see too many shark fins. Yes, grounding too. Yes. I like to go on a walkabout, but it's very grounding, especially all the I call it screen time. All the screen time we have these days between your TV, your phone, your computer. It's great to get away from that. And just so you guys know, these aren't the only walks I go on. I go on a lot of walks. Sometimes I record them in 4K, but I go on a lot of walks every day. I don't take you guys on all of them. Southern Florida, Oceanside. Is this the Gulf side? Yes. This is by Marco Island, Gullible's Island. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for the whale. Aww. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That covers my gas coming down here this morning. Thank you. Thank you kindly. You can't find Gullible Island on the map? Seriously? It's just south of Marco Island. Beach walks are the best. They are. The beach walks are, they do hit differently. But I did grow up in the woods up in Michigan, so I do like the nature walks too, out in some of these trails and stuff down here. It is fine. You don't have to stay in people's lives that aren't involved with. It is, and that was the hardest thing for me, because I have a lot of empathy for people, and you know, I basically tormented myself keeping them in my life because I, you know, didn't want to be mean. You know what I mean? But you have to put yourself first, because you know that's what everybody else does. And like I said, you have to be good with yourself in order to be good for others. So those are things that I've learned along the way. But I have plenty of learning to do. I was a coach, baseball coach, softball coach. You know, there's people out there that think they know everything, coaches, and there's other coaches that know they don't, and they need to learn and keep evolving. And it's also why I'm friends with people from all different backgrounds, because I think gives me a lot of different perspectives to consider. No such place. Is it April already? I didn't even know that. Where is this? This is Gullible's Island, South Florida, by Marco Island. Born and raised in Naples. I'm 55 years old. Never heard of this island. Well, Greg, last year there was somebody. We were out here too last year. I think on the same day. Yeah, and there was a lady that lived right around the corner. She's like, I lived here 20 years. I didn't even know that existed. God brings people to you and takes them away. This is true. And sometimes he gets rid of some of them because he heard what they said about you. Carla. Previous username was Kookaburra. Oh, you got me, La Vida. I loved the Kookaburra name. Why'd you change it? You have to get a different account, or? I don't know. I'll let my moderators tell you guys where I'm at, since you don't believe me. Which is part of our evolving journey. I moved away from that environment. Yeah, exactly. And what I learned through my PTSD therapy and stuff too is literally everybody is on their own path, and you really don't need to interfere. Whether it's good or bad, let them stay on their path, and they need to figure out their own stuff. Oh yeah, others can be good for you too. Yes, Rosie. My husband is from Naples. Nice. It's a beautiful area. Might live there next, actually. I live over in Estero, though. No, it's not Sanibel. We're, I think we're north of Marco Island now. Yeah, we're north of Marco Island right now. Beautiful sand and sea. Yes, beautiful. But they're dredging up here, and the guy from Hemingway Water Shuttle, the son, he said that they've been dredging up ancient shells. So we're going to go back here and see if we can find one. Angela, thank you for all the roses. Why are Angelas always so nice? Why is that? How is it in Estero? I love Estero. They're developing it a little bit too fast, unfortunately, but I do love Estero. But me personally, I want to get further south. Eventually, I'd love to be in the Keys, but next step is getting somewhere closer to Marco Island. Maybe Gullible's Island. I wish they sold plots out here. I would definitely buy land. Don't know, it didn't really fit me anymore. No one could pronounce it. Well, what's funny, want to know what's funny about that is one of my followers is Maddie Ray, and she's from Australia. And she got me to say kookaburra one day on here, and she cracks up at me because apparently I still don't say it right. And that's why I could remember that. We are on Gullible's Island here in South Florida. Fort Myers area is great. Linda, see you? Yes, red tide is much better this way. It has started to creep back onto Sanibel and Fort Myers Beach area, though. But down here, it's still pretty good. Ferry is $25. It's like 52 and change round trip. Look at how much sand is missing here from the hurricane. Thank you, Rosie. Gilligan's Island. I love Gilligan's Island. So who was your favorite character on Gilligan's Island? Everybody, you can comment. I want to see who everybody's favorite character was. I'm so sorry, Rosie. Do you have devices to charge up your phone in case you need to? I recommend getting on Amazon and getting a cheap... Actually, I'll put it in my Amazon storefront. Get a cheap weather radio, one that you can hand crank and has a little solar on it. They're only like $15, and it was great to have during the hurricane. Good morning, Gerald. Good to see you, brother. I mean, it's just not looking hard enough. Professor, Marianne, Gilligan. It is beautiful. Marianne, Ginger. God, that show was so great. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I have an antenna and some of those old shows come up. But look at how much sand has gone from Hurricane Ian. For me, it was the Professor. I loved the Professor. I loved them all, but I did love the Professor. So, that's pretty great. Thurston Howell III. Hello. Did you like MASH?
Hi.
Hello. How you doing? Before your time, Captain. I liked watching MASH. Me TV. Good morning from West Palm Beach. This is Gullible's Island over here by Marco Island. One of the 10,000 islands. Look how much sand we're missing from Hurricane Ian. Professor, all the ideas for power and makeshift stuff. Heck yeah, it was like the MacGyver of his time. I did like MASH. It's pretty funny. It's funny to go back now with all the political correctness of today, it's funny to go back and watch some of those shows. I get a kick out of it. I didn't like MASH a lot. It was more depressing. You know, it was on late at night. It was more depressing. My older brothers loved it. So I asked Lou if he'd like it, because he's about the same age as some of my brothers. And, but I did like, you know, Trapper and Hawkeye and stuff. I did like the comedy, the shtick stuff, and who was the goober on there with his girlfriend that they always gave a hard time. I loved that aspect, but that erosion's crazy, right? So they're in the middle of rebuilding all this. They've already moved a ton of sand. There wasn't this much sand here even the last time I was out this way. Yeah. But the writing and the comedy aspect of it, there was some pretty funny stuff. But, you know, I'm not as big into older movies, like, you know, Gone with the Wind or things like that per se. I like more current stuff, as far as visually appealing, but it is funny to watch some of those older shows. Frank Burns. Gotta go. See you, Carla. Take care. Thompson Strong. Nah, not really a MASH guy. Hogan's Heroes. No. I did watch all of those. I liked Different Strokes. Family Ties. What's up, sis? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. What's up, Steffi? Hey, it's like the all-star mod squad is now all arrived. There's a boat. Let's get on the boat, guys. Who wants to get on the boat with me? Steffi wants to. Wander wants to go for a boat ride. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. We're on Gullible's Island. Right by Marco Island, if you guys haven't been here. Yes, it really does exist. It almost didn't after Ian. We're basically recreating it as we speak. Alright, jump in. Jump on board. Let's go. We're going whale watching. Angela dropped in a whale out there, and we're all jumping in the boat. We're going to go whale watching. Yeah, let's get a dolphin in here. Throw those dolphin emotes into the conversation, folks. Welcome in, everybody. This is My Walks in Paradise. Remember, you can copy and paste the link in my profile if you want to find all my platforms, including my Amazon storefront. I'm now an Amazon influencer. Thanks, Caitlin, for the suggestion, and thanks to Amazon for approving me. But you can also find links to all my platforms and stuff that way, too. Let's go. Let's do it. Captain Bob. Aye, aye, Captain. You were just in Fort Myers weeks ago living here? I moved to Estero almost 8 years ago. 8 years in June. Hopefully I live down closer to here soon. Clarice Bailey, thank you for the follow. And I'm glad you did, Mermaid Shell, as well. It reminded me to tell you, I do notice everyone that follows me on these live streams. I look at everything. And I will check out your profiles. And I do notice the top 10 gifters, top 10 watch times. And I notice everybody that likes or comments on my videos or does both. So if you do watch my stuff, please watch it till the end. But also make sure to hit the like or the comment. Otherwise, I don't know you actually watched it. So for my wife, for the longest time, I was like, you're not watching my videos. You're not watching them. She's like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm like, no, you're not. Why are you not supporting me? I don't get it. She's like, I am. I'm watching them all the time when they hit my FYP. It's because she wasn't hitting the like button. Thank you, sis. We're going whale watching. Actually, we're looking for ancient seashells. They are dredging back here, and they apparently unearthed some. So I'm hoping that some of these people don't know, but there's an awful lot of people walking this way that I don't normally see this far down. You like this, Beth? This was a pretty great walk. Those sand and seashell sculptures were awesome too. That was a nice surprise. Yeah. Well, thanks, Carol Elizabeth. You should. My seashell expert was telling me about a girl down here named Allie too. I think it's Southwest Florida Shell Guide or SWFL Shell Guide, and she takes you to like kites and stuff, which I would like to go to. Thank you, Steffi. Thank you for the sail away. What are ancient shells? Oh, they're just really old. Like thousands of years old, maybe way more than that. Things are getting a lot better. There's been a lot of work done here. A lot of hard-working people. You like that? Lynn, did you finally checked out the definition for Urban Dictionary? How cool is that, right? You guys are fine. How you doing? Yeah, so that was another suggestion. Paul in here, one of the Bob Squad members, told me that there was no definition for that, so I had to come up with it. And somebody can drop my custom emote of my mug. I actually bought the damn mug, even though it's like $35. But it's a write-off. It's a prop. It's an office prop. It's one of my emotes. We already have 15,000 taps. I guess there's way more people in here than I realized. Thanks everybody for pushing out my content, helping me. Thanks, Wanderer, for all your kindness. I hope the new job, the new life is going well. I hope the old life's going well too. You go out with real kind too? Hey, you can comment that on one of my videos or something. I'll try to check them out. Well, Beth, we'll try to bring you some peace today. Why don't you take off your mod hat and just kick back and be a Bob Squad member and enjoy it like you used to before you moderated the hell out of everything, because you do a great job. And just relax and enjoy this one. See any sharks' teeth or dolphins? I have yet to see dolphins. It was low tide, but where we're going by the pass down here, I would expect to see some. And Pam would have to tell you if there's been any shark's teeth. Look at all the erosion still over here. So this is all the part of the beach they've already been rebuilding. Obviously they're going to do this section down here by the water. Leave it like this. But even Fort Myers Beach, I think they're going to build a 6-foot berm on the beach. We hit the live goal? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Cool. I'd like to see some of those shows. I'll show you. We'll get down here. We'll see if we can find some. The one time I was here, they had a big dredging channel, and I was in there just loading up on shells. But I don't know if we'll find any down here. We'll look, though. Like the ESP as I'm in Buffalo. Nice. Especially because you're in Buffalo. Yeah, there's Paradise Problems. Thanks, Pam and Renata. If you want to be a Bob Squad member officially and get those Bob Squad badges, custom emotes, live giveaways, and more, hit that star up above. We're on Gullible's Island, Southwest Florida. This is Florida, yes. It says for me to set another live goal. Thanks for the superpowers. I need that. All right, let's see. What should we make the new goal? And we are 14 people away from the next live giveaway. 14 more new people to subscribe. We'll be giving away some more sand and shells. Alright, let's set another reward. Reset. It's kind of hard to go away from the water-themed ones. We're down here. Alright. See what you guys are saying. I'm having some paradise problems, ironically. The Urban Dictionary. You guys can check that in my Linktree link at the bottom. See what the new goal passion rose. A passion rose, there's something. That's what I should do. Did y'all get a huge storm last night? We didn't, but other people in here did. Video feed is grainy. It's possible. Sometimes when I'm not all the way out on Gullible's Island. Sometimes when I stop walking, I lose the signal a little bit. So, but thanks for letting me know. Thanks for the coral, Shannon. You reached level 17. I was born on 710. I like the number 17 also. Look at this erosion though. It's not all erosion. It was all gone for the most part. But this is the sand they're replenishing over here. What's up, Texas? Lindsay? This is Gullible's Island here in southwest Florida, right by Marco Island, northern edge. What's interesting is more people on this live stream are wanting to try to get on camera than typical, which is good to see. Your birthday is 7/10 as well? Nice. I was also 7 pounds, 7 ounces, and born at 7/17. Pretty cool. So welcome in, birthday twin. You'll be in Marco Island in July? Nice. It'll look very similar to this. So beautiful. And the watercolor as you get to, like, I don't know, between 10 and 2, sometimes can be really spectacular. Thank you, Steffi. Thanks, Wanderer. You can never predict people, and this is true. 7 is your lucky number. 7 was my number in sports, too. That was my hockey number and baseball number. So you're in good company. Thanks, Carolyn, for the TikTok. Newfies do rule. Your mom's birthday is 7/11. 7/11, make a wish. Yes, I am a Cancer. I'm crabby. I can be crabby sometimes. I think we've had quite a few people in here. What do you guys think? Let's see. How many people do you think have been in this live stream? We've been going for 58 minutes. What's your guesses? Let's see some guesses in the chat. How many people do you think have been in the live stream so far? I rode crew and was number 7. Nice. Kookaburra. What's for dinner tonight? Well, I had steak yesterday. I had scallops. That's a good question. 1,300, 5,000, 119, 3,200. Just got here. Where is this? Gullible's Island by Marco Island here in southwest Florida. We're going out to see some ancient shells. Hopefully they dug up some. I don't know if people already snagged them or what. But they had the sand and shell sculpture contest going on down there too. This year's theme was cows for some reason. But they were awesome. We'll have to go back and check them out too on our walk back. Is it safe to get in the water yet? Some places, yes and no. I mean, here's the disclaimer I'll give you. And I have gotten into the water in some places a few times, and I was okay with it. And I'm susceptible to red tide. Red tide is in very low concentrations and stuff. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Some places do still have septic tanks that are leaking, so if you check the Florida Healthy Beaches, you see that there's bacteria in some of those areas. I wouldn't do it. And then you have to watch out for hurricane debris. So I would wear beach shoes or something like I got going on, or water shoes. But enter at your own risk. So take it for what it's worth. But a lot of stretches here don't have too much red tide or very low concentrations of it. And it's gotten a lot better, except for it's creeping in around Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel again. How many? All right. I didn't forget, surprisingly. I didn't forget. Red tide is a toxic algae bloom. Happy Saturday, Deborah. All right, let's see. We are at, well, 39.92 right now. 39.92. Looks like Wanderer was pretty close. Somebody else, I think, said 3,500, didn't they? 3,200 was Sis. So it looks like Sis had the winning answer. The closest. Without going over. Of course, it was one of the moderators. They know this stuff. They know this stuff. I don't have you in here for that anyways, Steffi. I have you in here for your marketing expertise. You're my marketing expert now. I don't know if you knew this or not, but welcome aboard. It's funny because I tell my wife all the time I love having my entire staff in one room so I can just tell everybody what to do. I got my IT staff, I got my admin, I got my Excel expert, my financial guru. I have all that stuff going on, and I can turn around and tap those people all on their shoulder on my small little office at home. It's great. Thanks for the coral, Pam. I love that. There isn't much better than that. I mean, the whale's pretty cool. But seeing the coral lined up with the water like that, that's pretty cool. Thanks for the tiny Diney, Renata. Alright, we're getting closer to them dredging down here. So maybe we can find some cool shells. Any ancient shells? You guys think that we're going to find any? Or do you think we're going to strike out? There's a reason we're all crazy enough to walk all the damn way down here. Normally I'm the only guy that does this. There's a lot of crazy people down here right now, apparently. My feed is super pixelated. My showing's still good here, but I am getting in more of a remote location now, so I might not be able to go too much further. I did not see the puppy video. I'm behind on my notifications again. Maybe a Jacob? Maybe a Genonia? Thanks a lot, sis. Have a great weekend. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all your help. Hashtag Mod Squad. Mod Wife Army. I'm gonna get lucky. I am. Yeah, I would try it. It might be your internet. But I have heard some strange things, like even Shelby was in here before saying that she was on her own FYP. This is a very rare hairless scallop. Have you ever seen a hairless scallop before? We don't find too many of these down here. But the hurricane did push some weird stuff over here. We even get some seahorses and stuff. No, this is Southwest Florida. This is Gullible's Island. Right by Marco Island and kind of close to Naples. And then this one, you guys know. This one is more common. But they're pretty nonetheless. You were on your own FYP? Yeah, so there's obviously something going on. No problem. No problem. It's supposed to be a high of 83 degrees today. Still rebuilding this place after the hurricane. Hurricane Ian, it did much more damage further to the north by Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel and Captiva Islands. And Cayo Costa, Matt Lachey. I wish you could be here too. Miss Cindy, good morning. I have a dumb question, but I'm fairly new to TikTok. Where do I find what's on my FYP? Someone want to explain that? How to do that? Down in the lower left-hand corner, I don't have that screen up, but I think you click on that, it takes you to the main feed, the main FYP feed, and then up at the top you could see FYP. You could select that too. So, but somebody else can explain it better than me. Oh, Saturday farmers market, right? Oh, you're fine. It's all good. I heard that the farmer's market on Saturday is pretty big. So my favorite barbecue place that went out of business, food truck, Curry's Smoking Hot Barbecue, they're apparently still there. They only offer their mac and cheese. You can order it ahead of time too. And their barbecue sauce. I love their barbecue sauce. Miss Cindy. But I have never been out there. Would I be able to live stream out there, you think? Is it that big? Nope, jazz band outside this afternoon. Oh, nice, nice. Babcock Ranch. I heard they have it on Saturday morning. Like a big one. That's the solar-powered community to the north of where I live. Appreciate the info. Yeah, no problem. We are on Gullible's Island, Manny. This is in Southwest Florida. This is the Gulf of Mexico out here. I'm hoping when we get over to the pass that we can see some dolphin. That's the goal. And maybe find some murex. It's a lace murex, but it's bleached. It's a laced murex that's bleached out. We don't want that one. Some of the headings will say for you, others say gaming, popular, etc. Ah, there we go, see? What's up, Kelsey? Welcome in, my friend. Buckingham, not Babcock. Oh, okay, okay. Jazz concerts are nice. I love jazz. That Sugar Festival was fun. Is that near Panama City Beach? No, it's not. It's in Southwest Florida. It's south of Naples, if you know where Naples is, or further south of Fort Myers area. 2 hours snow blowing done. Is there any more coming, or is that it for you? And then can you finally enjoy your weekend? So, seeing how you're the audio expert, what do you think of the mic today? I couldn't find the dang part of the app that I needed to get into again. I'm thinking that I broke something in my phone too. I think that's part of my audio issues. It's time for an upgrade. Yes, they do have a farmer's market in Marco at the Veterans Square or whatever. Keewaydin is just to the north of here, actually, Beth. Just to the north. That's it for now. More Tuesday. I'm done with Minnesota. Hell, I don't blame you. Almost 8 years ago, I was completely done with Michigan. Even my kids were. That's what made this possible. The audio is good. Awesome. Thank you, Tamara. It's awesome. No, the water feels pretty good. I would say it's in the lower 70s. Doesn't sound like it's from the mic. I was wondering why I could hear you better. Well, Self-Care for Dudes told me to get this new... I upgraded my microphone. And it's kind of windy, actually, so... Show the erosion. Well, it's not just as much the erosion, Tamara. They literally have rebuilt this. So it was way lower than this after the hurricane. They're dredging all this sand up here, and they're just bringing it down and leveling it out. They're rebuilding it that way. Can't find Gullible Island? Seriously? You're joking, right? It's the smaller island right over there. It's not something you see every day on the beach. It's super peaceful. Miss Sweet Peanut's in here. Miss Sweet Peanut. I'm going to look for ancient shells. They said there was ancient shells over here. They said that they're dredging up ancient shells. I'm praying and keeping my fingers crossed we move out of Michigan. I hope you can. I so hope you can. Thanks, Steffi. Thanks for all the gifts. It's not on Google. I don't like Google. Google lies. Google's a lie. Well, I mean, they probably took satellite photos after the hurricane. Then there's nothing out here except water, probably. Well, they're doing a pretty good job. They've rebuilt most of it now. It's all the way over that way now. It wasn't the last time I was here. Thanks for the cloud bread. Thank you, Steffi. 30,000? Heck yeah. So let's see how many people we've had now. 4,500. Let's go. Keep sharing this out. We got a little ways to go on the battery. I got a long ways to go to get back. So who y'all taking in the games today? The Final Four. Who's your picks? Who's going to win it all? Who's your number one? Who do you think will win? So pretty out here. It's going to be beautiful over here. Angela, thank you so much for the pearl. Thank you. I've been in Michigan for 6 years. Yeah, you did the reverse what I did. Am I coming up on Tigertail Beach? I don't think so. That's on Marco Island, right? Yeah, I'm on Gullibles. So I'm not far from it, though. It should be right over that way. I do have my water, and thank you, Pam. I'm going to stop and have a drink. Thank you. I love the fact that I have a bunch of moms/wives that look out for me and take care of me. I am easily distracted. Thanks, Steffi, for sharing it out. Thanks, Kelsey, too. Sneaky Bob. That kid just got me with April Fools. Oh. Said he got arrested. Well, I told my daughter last night the reason I was still up when she was texting me at 1 a.m. was that I don't know how it happened, but my wife got pregnant again. She was not happy with that. But moving on. I only come here once a year, but it's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. No, I didn't call you Mom. I have some wives and moms in here. There's only a couple of them. There's only a couple. Well, one in particular that I look at more like a mom. Even though she's really, I mean, she could have had me young, but she would still fall into the sister category, but how are you spelling it? How are you spelling it, Beth? That's probably the problem. Why you guys can't find it. You're spelling it wrong. You don't know how it happened? I feel like I'm walking there with you. You are. This is the whole thing, guys. Carolyn, I'm glad you brought that up. When I say walk with me, let me show you the way. You guys literally are walking with me. And I'm walking with him. We're all walking together. And I know the way to San Jose. So this is how they're leveling it out here. They dredge it, dump it on these trucks, smooth it out, pack it down. That's how you're spelling it, Gullible? That's why. It's with an A. Sometimes kookaburras are. Sometimes kookaburras are. Let's boost the host. Heck yeah. See, she's the marketing expert. She knows how to get these views up. Let's go. Wait, what? A bun in the oven? Yeah. And the worst part about it is when my daughter was born 19 years ago, my wife was fixed. She didn't just have her tubes tied. She had them burned. So it's pretty much damn near an impossibility. Thank you for the April 4th. Pam, I like the April 4th. God, we're already there, aren't we? Jeez. Now rumors will start. It's true. They could. They could. I've had a lot of things said about me over the years. You know, it is funny. Like when you're younger, you care a lot about what people say about you and think about you. And then as you get a little bit older, you don't really care as much. And then you get really old and you don't care at all. If I'm not tapping, I'm relaxing. That's good. It's all good to relax in here too. I appreciate it. I do it myself. That's why we're doing this. But welcome to Gullible's Island. Have you actually shelled here, Ruthie? You still can't find it? You're kidding, right? Beth, come on. Seriously, are you kidding? What kind of phone do you have? You have like one of those flip phones or something still? What's going on there? Hello, looks like your break is over. You guys are hilarious. I love the Bob Squad. My mod squad's pretty great too, but the Bob Squad's pretty funny. Got a funny group of people in there. She was done. Exactly. I'm gonna go back to that doctor and say, Doc, you gotta nuke it down there or something. Nuke it. No, I can't. Oh, you can't what? Are you cracking up, Lynn? I think there's a few people. So she's got a flip phone. That's what it is. Beth has a flip phone. Beth, Bob Squad, let's all pitch in and get Beth a real phone. Beth, you gotta upgrade, honey. You've never been to Tigertail? You've been to Gullible's though, right? Look at all my friends here. Who wants to identify it? I'll let you identify this. I actually know these birds. I love them too. I think they're so cool looking. And with the shorebirds, as long as you stay far enough away where they don't have to move, you're good. But especially after the hurricane, you see what happened to this beach here. They're literally rebuilding the beach. They lost their nesting grounds. They've been through a rough time, so we got to give them a little extra break. Everybody's always concerned about the turtles. Give these guys a little break. Those things were bulletproof. Nokia, I know. I loved my pager. I totally thought you were playing along with me, Ruthie. Too funny. That's the bird. The bird is the word. You want me to zoom in on the birds? So that guy got too close to the birds. He broke the rules. All because of him. You get to see the birds fly by. Really cool. Did she say birds, Beth? And did you say flip phone for real? You got a flip phone? What the hell's going on up there in Illinois these days? I do. I have seen those Florida flip phone videos. What's up, buddy? Come over. That one almost pooped on me. If you go back to the beginning of my channel, especially on Rumble and YouTube, scroll all the way back, I have a video of a bird in slow motion flying away pooping. It's pretty funny, actually. You see Tony the bird? He's kind of a jerk. Tony 2 Chains. Kako Mope. Yes, Kako Mope. I love snowy egrets. My favorite are the roseate spoonbills, but I also love little blue heron, mainly because there's one in particular, Lil Blue. He likes to hang out with me. I haven't seen him in a little while. Actually, I haven't seen him since the hurricane, now that I think about it. But he used to come hang out with me at the pool and stuff even. He'd like show up and be like, "What's up?" Tony the Bird is a Yankee fan. Oh. Well, I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I can understand. Good morning, Ashley. He's funny. He is funny. Oh man, the spoonbills are incredible. What's up, Matt? Is this a little better than my fiasco yesterday? My puppy pool party / barbecue fiasco. Tony Pots and Pans, he's connected. Forget about it. Let's do the host a favor and go to the videos and repost one video. Watch it all the way through. I love your thinking. See? This is why you get paid the big bucks. Right there. Now, here's the challenge. I probably got about 30 minutes left in this charge. Do I plug in and walk back into the wind and then you guys have horrible audio? Or do I just walk back and charge my phone? Go get something to eat? That's the dilemmas I'm going to have here. The dilemma. You know, I was having a hard time pulling my steak off my plate in my iPhone, but there'll soon be an updated steak picture in there for the custom emotes. That makes me hungry, Matt. Do what you want. Alright, so for those of you that stayed in here, we're actually not going to Gullible's Island. Don't tell anybody. But I got permission from my wife, so I'm not going to be in trouble. I do need to hydrate. Thank you, Steffi. But right up here, I hope I don't get kicked off TikTok, but if I do, oh well, is the nude beach. I told my wife, I was joking around with her that I was going to go to the nude beach today. And she's like, are you going to be nude? And I was like, yes. I mean, I was thinking about it. And I'm like, I bet you I get a lot more followers and stuff if they know I'm walking around nude. And she's like, yeah, go ahead, do it. You can take a quiet live with a view on walk back. Ah, all right. Hey, you can always turn down your sound if it got too bad. You fell for it. Did I ever tell you guys about the last time I was on Gullible's Island last year? It was a different day though. And there apparently was a part of the beach that people go to apparently for hookups or something. But it's also like a nude beach. And I was standing here and, you know, sometimes I zoom. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, check out down the beach here, guys, and I zoom, right? And there's this guy standing there, and I don't have very good eyes. It's paradise problems. Sun's blaring on the phone, and I got it right about like that, and I was like, oh, that guy's naked, and he saw me basically like filming him, right? So within like 5 minutes, that guy walked past me fully dressed. He was out of Dodge. He was out of there. And I downloaded the live stream. I have a note to make sure to clip that part out. Oh, it's so funny. This is a true story. There's no joking. 100% legitimate. Swear on my kids. Funny as crap. Same beach we were on last year for Gullible's Island. Yeah, holy crap. That's going to give me nightmares. I'm back for a week in December, boat rental to Kais. Y'all ready? Heck yeah, let's do it. Our friends the other day, when they were here, they wound up renting a pontoon boat up in Cape Coral and took that out on the Caloosahatchee and stuff. That was kind of fun. But yes, I would love to go over there. What's funny, I was looking at the map last night, checking out where I was going to go today. And when we drove down to the domed houses there by Cape Romano, you know, my daughter's name's Morgan. I didn't realize that's the Morgan River, Morgan Bay, and Big Morgan Island. So it's a pretty cool spot over that way. You're dead. He's like, what a creep. Bowman and Sanibel is clothing optional. Don't ask how I know. Yeah, so you go all the way to the north end, right? It's all the way towards the north. We are, well, back that way was Gullible's Island now. I honestly don't know what they call this yet because they're just building this here, building this back up. The hurricane took this out of here. But the nude beach is right up by those two humps over there. This way. Those two like mountains, hump things. We're heading over there. Where's this island in Florida? It's Southwest Florida, really close to Marco Island. I think the reception is cutting the audio quality. Thanks for letting me know. It does tend to get pretty bad over here in some spots. But I'm not going to take you guys all the way to the nude beach because obviously TikTok will kick me off here. But maybe we can zoom in on somebody. What I've always found with nude beaches, what I've heard anyways, is all the people that you would want to see at a nude beach don't go to nude beaches. It's weird. And all the people that shouldn't do. It's the strangest human behavior thing that I've ever noticed. I even told my wife when I was telling her I was going to come here and stuff, and I was just like, there's a lot of people at the nude beach that shouldn't be at the nude beach, and I'm one of them. Your 80-year-old friend in there? Yeah, exactly. Your 80-year-old tanned hide Leatherman friend will be there. All right, thanks, brother. No, I don't hear what you guys hear and stuff, so I need that feedback. I haven't been this far out. They hadn't built this up yet. I haven't been this far out since the hurricane, so I don't know how the reception will work. Over there in the distance, though, is Keewaydin. Such a beautiful day. All old people. I'm having a good time. Life's too short, gotta have some fun. But I'm also sarcastic as well. And sometimes it doesn't always play so well. People think I'm serious and stuff. And, even my wife and kids sometimes, I even get them still. I'm just really good at it. Tamara can appreciate that. Tamara has infinite energy, has her needs too. Hey, Renata, Sand Dollar. He's the one that told me to get this microphone. There's other settings that I need to tweak. So there's one of the settings in one of the apps. I don't know which one it was. And you can select between like concert and like if I'm just someone's speaking, which I'm doing, like different ones. And then there's different things I can change for the wind and stuff like that. I couldn't even find that. I went to find that this morning. Couldn't even find the damn thing. We actually had tons of herons today. We didn't have great blue, but we had great egret, and then we had tricolored heron, a juvenile little blue heron, and even a green heron. They all look like saddlebags. Yes. 10,000 Islands right by there, yeah. Gullible's Island. Well, sometimes I'm sarcastic. Most of the time not. But you really do swing that golf club like Tiger Woods, I'll tell you that, brother. Man, you could give Tiger a run for his money. And he's got some. He's got some to spare. You should take it out on him. Take it from him. Did you miss the dolphins? No. They missed you. Love the little green herons. I know this one flew into the water from one of the trees and snatched a fish. Right on our Clapper live stream. Wow, I can't believe how much of this they've rebuilt already. So this is where they're dredging over here. This is where they're unearthing
like 1,000+ year old shells and stuff, and some even a lot older than that. Ooh, that one was a newer shell, and it hurt just as much as the old ones. I've gone live for 90 minutes. Yeah, I like the night herons too. My favorite though are little blue heron. It was cool with the tricolored heron. During mating season and stuff, some of these, they get pretty cool. It's an olive shell. Can't tell if there's something in it or not. It smells like heck. So, if something died in that thing, I ain't taking that home. I don't know what I was saying. Masters Week. You were in the Masters before, weren't you? Or just the, it was just like the Pro-Am thing that they had there. Right? You got to play with that pro dude? I'm pretty sure it was you. Yeah, you did the amateur, the Pro-Am. Did you know the White House has the putting green, Bob? White House has a lot of stuff. Has a lot of stuff. And a bowling alley in there too. It's like an airport runway. Yeah, they're basically, what they're doing is they're rebuilding this peninsula that was gone here, that separates the lagoon from the pass over here, because you could walk the whole thing. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to turn around. We're close enough to the nude beach, but I'm not too close. Also love kingfishers. Yeah. Nope. You sure? You're just being modest. Matt is actually an excellent golfer, guys. He's actually beat some pretty good high caliber golfers. He hasn't beat me yet though. And he never will. Never will. I'm Bobby Gilmore, and don't you forget it, son. Wait, was that an eel you passed? Yeah. It was. Thinking Rory, Scotty, Spieth, to name a few. Yeah, yes, exactly. You did beat Spieth. I knew that, but I didn't know about Rory. Good morning, Gal Sal. Good to see you. Take me down. You gotta remember, I was a hockey player too, so we don't fight fair. Because there's no such thing as a fair fight. We'll see your eel, Jose. Got some flies around it. I don't know if I can handle it. You live close to Cantlay? There it is. Oh, it's a stinky eel. This is not a fun section to walk. It sure is beautiful. Let's get one look over here at Keewaydin before we go. Bob, I've never been to an NHL game. You haven't? You need to. Like Happy versus Bob Barker. Yes. Yes, Matt is Bob Barker. Just kidding. That's funny. Matt does kind of swing like Happy Gilmore. He takes that running. That's how my son's not a golfer, and when we go to the driving range and stuff, he always Happy Gilmores it every once in a while. He just can't help himself. I don't know how many I've walked today. The other day I walked 7.5 miles on the beach, but I haven't walked that far yet. I would say I've probably walked 4 miles today, maybe. You'd love a wild game in the state of hockey. Well, you know, played out of Hockey Town. It's pretty good there too. Both of those places are great. Man, I'll never forget playing in Saskatchewan because I froze most of my brain cells there. Goldilocks, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see. Grip it and rip it. Heck yeah. It's all in the hips. That's what she said. That's what she said. John Daly's, yeah. exactly. But my grandpa actually wasn't on tour, but he was a pro golfer. And he always told me, Bob, you and your buddies, you all think hitting the ball super far is so awesome, blah, blah, blah. And you just, the whole game of golf is basically in your short game. But he's like, you're not setting up your shots. You're hitting those drives too long. You're putting yourself in bad spots. And as he got old and could only hit the ball about 140 yards with one of his whippy drivers and still was tying me or beating me, that's when I realized, hey, he's onto something here. He's onto something. This hockey is 3 periods. Sometimes you go to overtime. Live near hurricanes. My husband and I just went to the outdoor game against the cat. Nice. That's cool. Hockey's a great sport. It was my 3rd best sport, but it was the one I loved the most, so that's the one I pursued that one the hardest. And then after I retired, when I broke a back, I did make the baseball team for college, but I couldn't find the first day. I couldn't find after I made the team where everybody was, and I had like an anxiety attack, and I just freaking was like, nope, I'm not doing this. And I never did it. I did 3.8 on the treadmill. Wow, so I probably have went that far. That's probably right around as far as I went. You started though when I was doing the sunrise, right, Carolyn? Hey, Jose. I know some of those guys. Some of those guys were my teammates. I learned to golf by my dad sending me out to deadhead dandelions on the lawn. It's a good way of doing it, actually. I am the godfather. Beth, I do give golf lessons. You hit that guy, he shouldn't have been. Yeah. The one I'm most proud about, his name was Andy Roach. He played for Team USA too. Also, the most successful out of all my buddies was on my travel hockey team growing up. West Michigan Flyers and West Michigan Warriors. And one summer he grew 6 inches, and he was like a newborn giraffe on skates. And we kind of gave him a hard time. And he was like, look, and his dad was kind of a big guy, his brother was kind of big. It's like, going to focus on basketball. And so we all gave him a really, really hard time. He wound up playing in the NBA for many years and made a lot of money. And the joke was on us. And I ran into him when I worked at the casino years later because he likes to play cards. Because he doesn't have to work anymore. And I told him, I'm like, holy crap, man. Boy, the joke was on all of us. So he thought it was pretty funny. His wife thought it was hilarious. I know it was Happy Gilmore. I know it was. I knew it was. Gotta cook and work on a task. Be back if you're still on. Alright, Steffi. Thanks for all your help. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for help pushing out my content. What's his name, Bob? Chris Crawford. Played for the Atlanta Hawks. I think he made about $17 million back then. But Mike Knuble was another one. Played out of Kalamazoo. And growing up, we knew a lot of the guys. Oh, what's in the water here? I don't think it's moving, but let's just see. It might be moving. Oh, yeah. I think it's a stingray. Let's see if I can go in on it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. I'm not pulling your leg either. Pretty sure it's a stingray. Yeah. Yeah, it tilted up, so I saw its underbelly. At first I thought it was a big snook. Yeah, that's right out here. Yeah, that's got to be a stingray. Get out here closer to him a little bit.
see it?
Well, that's awesome. Normally you guys can't see it as well in these watercolors and stuff. Especially like the snook, they blend in so freaking well. But that stingray's blending in pretty good too. They got it. I think he kept moving. That was cool. We'll keep going. Time waits for no man type of thing. You saw it when I zoomed out, you saw the blob. Well, then that's when it turned up too before I zoomed in on it, right? I think. See its underbelly. Alright. Please take me to the beach. Alright, Beth, here you go. It went from 70 degrees yesterday to snowing now. Wow. I gotta go get some lunch, is what I gotta do. And it's only a 2-hour walk to get it. I look for them in the water like jellyfish. Yeah, we're not in stingray shuffle season, but for those of you that were with me last year around this time, normally the alligators don't start mating yet, but they were mating this time last year because we had such a warm winter, and we had an even warmer winter this year, so who knows. Good morning, Rebecca. Good to see you. Pam, that looks delicious. Can you send me that? Can anybody DoorDash me a burger? Hey, is Sunset Grill on here? Hey, Sunset Grill, do you guys have any jet ski people that can deliver food over here on Gullible's Island? Might have to go on and do an Instagram live stream. I'm afraid if I drive down there for lunch, I won't get a parking spot, though. But man, I would like that for lunch. Take me. They said they'd give me a free drink next time I was there. It's hard for me to pass that up. I'd walk a country mile for a free drink, but if you do the math, it doesn't add up. It's like me going to fight that ticket, driving all the way down to Naples, paying for the gas, paying for the parking. And then if they told me no, it's one of those deals. I do have my gaiter on my neck today, so I don't fry my neck, so it's actually working out pretty good. Oh, 40,000 taps? Nice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What, 183K is the most we've ever had. What a beautiful day, though. I'll make my coffee now instead of eating food. Well, there you go. You're welcome. You're gonna sacrifice for me. Everybody has to go hungry. Until I eat, no one in here can eat. Just looks so breathtaking. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And you can see how deep it is out there. It's a kind of cool little channel right there. It was carved out. But I love it like this, where I don't see any people. It's the best. It's just me and 91 other people alone on the beach. And how many times can you say that? How do I spell where I'm at? Gullible. L E E L E. We are on Gullible's Island here in Southwest Florida, right next to Marco Island. It's a beautiful day, going to be 83 degrees. Just had Greek yogurt with blueberries. Yum. Well, I hadn't said it yet, so you're not in trouble. But if something does go wrong, we'll just blame your husband. I'm down in Southwest Florida today. This is the Gulf of Mexico right here. As they're rebuilding this beach. Oh, hello, my friend. Oh, the fish is still alive. Maybe not. I am really close. That's an osprey. I'm really close to this guy. I am zoomed in, but you normally can't get this close. It's because it's so big. It is still alive. He's not gonna fly around with it. He bit off more than he could chew, so to speak. Sushi, anyone? Can't tell what kind of fish it is. I'm trying to stay hidden behind my phone. Almost looks like maybe a sea trout or something. Don't worry, guys. He's actually not eating it. He's trying to get the hook out of its mouth. It's like he's trying to pull the hook out. It's like, I'm just helping my brother out here. Move on. Mind your business. That's what he said. Thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate that. I can use all the blessings I can get, but being down here is a blessing, for sure. That's the 20-minute mark. I think I probably... Looks like my signal went out a little bit. I got 20 minutes left in the battery. I'll probably shut down after that. I might restart while I plug in on Clapper because it has a built-in audio, like wind filter. So I don't think you guys will be able to handle it. I think I won't be able to handle people saying how terrible the wind is. And I literally almost walked right past this guy. So when I was telling you guys before about a little channel that there was, that I found a bunch of shelves in, it was like this. I want to walk in here because there could be some cool shelves, but I don't want to disturb this guy eating his lunch. It is the circle of life. Yeah, it's funny because I said nobody was allowed to eat until I could eat, but apparently this guy doesn't care. He's like, you can't tell me what to do. Can't force your opinion on me. Good day, sir. It's time for me to have lunch. Weird how watching that bird eat a fish made me hungry, but it did. And I wouldn't mind having some seafood. Looked like a sea trout. Honestly, I couldn't get a good look at it. I didn't want to make him have to grab it and try to fly away with it. So there's always something. Honestly, the highlight. I should actually have you guys start going to the Bob Squad chat group and be like, these are the things you want to clip highlights of during your live stream, because I forget half the things. But my highlight was those sand and shell sculptures down here. I was just joking around too about it. I thought it was going to be a couple really stupid ones that some family did or something. I didn't think they were going to be that good. So it's pretty funny that I just played that up, and then it turned out to be, looked like there was a sand sculpture competition. Maybe I'll restart the live stream when I get down to that point. I didn't show that on Clapper. Maybe I should show people on Clapper. It's pretty funny. Pretty cool. Maybe that's what I'll do. I need to pick up the pace. That guy ran right past me like I was standing still. It's not very nice. Didn't even offer to help me. Takes me 52 minutes to get to Tigertail Beach on Marco Island. It takes me about 40 minutes to reach the Jolly Bridge at the start, the front edge of Marco. How pretty that is. So they're going to rebuild the beach all the way out to here. That's how far they're going to come out with it. That stake. You wouldn't believe how much sand is required to do this. It's months and months and months of moving sand. It's unbelievable how much sand that storm took from us. I don't know. I kind of want to go to Sunset Grill, but I don't want to walk there, and I don't think I'll get a parking spot. I have a feeling by the time I get over here, this is going to be a lot busier. I know it's going to be a lot busier, but I mean, I could try to drive down there and see if I can get a spot, because I'll probably leave after that anyways. I'm not pulling an all-day adventure here. This place gets me every time. Gets some other people too. You can hardly hear the wind. That's awesome. I'm walking right into a pretty brisk wind right now. Thank you for telling me that. You sent me clips? All right. Thank you, Tamara. You wanted to see the birds, right, Beth? These are the babbling birds. Babbling black skimmers. They actually call these Gullibles. That's why this is Gullible's Island, because of these guys right here. Sorry guys, you shouldn't be down here. This is where the people are walking. I have to come through here. There's nothing I can do. Sorry. Don't do it. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Little Gullibles. The sea Gullibles. They're sea Gullibles, Beth. Come on, Beth. Sea Gullibles. Oh, they're going to try to poop on me now because I did that. Well, thank you. Not today. Beth, God bless you. It's like the other day in the Bob Squad chat group. I'm like, I post 2 photos and I'm like, hey, vote on one or 2. Beth goes back, I don't know, several days, and she's voting on 4 different ones. Can you call an order and they bring it to your car? I probably could. But if I go over there, I mean, they wanted me to stop in next time. I have to go in and say hi to them. Have a good lunch and stuff. I might have to go down there. It's only you. It's only you in Belgium. It's a beautiful day, Jenny Jennifer. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, the voting. Yes, wasn't that funny the other day? Beth's like, I don't like number 2. I like 3 or 4 or whatever she said. That was so funny. Oh, God, that was so funny. Looks like I should have turned around sooner because the tide is rising and I'm not walking up there where these guys are bulldozing crap. That's just rude. So it looks like we're getting wet on the walk back here. Royal teens, royal turns. Oh, big sis. Big sis. So, it's like people that say, I've lived here longer than you, I know more than you. Just because you've lived longer than somebody else doesn't mean they still can't get you. Oh, Beth. It was so hard for me. You must have missed a lot of the comments that were flying by, too. There was a lot of people laughing. In your mind's eye, Beth, if you could go back in time, what would you tell yourself? Oh, no more bug spray for me, Kelly Clarkson. So, one of my friends on Clapper, one of the other creators over there, he decided to do a raffle. When he got to $480, he was going to shave his whole body from his head, from his chest all the way down. Alive, waxing, like 40-year-old virgin. And within like 5 hours, he actually sold out of all the raffle tickets. So then one of his other friends jumped in. He's going to do it too. So it should be pretty funny. My wife's like, take your vote out. Yes, you lost your vote. You're not allowed to vote anymore, period. Thanks, Babs. But my wife's like, you should totally do that. And I was like, no way in hell, never happening. She's like, people would crack up. You're hilarious. You'd probably say all the stuff from that movie and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm never humiliating myself like that. The Baba Yoki is about as far as I'll go. She's like, I'm telling you, it could be so much fun. Nope, not today. Not today. I couldn't totally see it happening. Yeah. Well, and I feel bad too, because again, I'm very sarcastic. I'm a prankster. I use Irish diplomacy, which is, if you don't know, the ability to tell you to go to hell without, so that you look forward to making the trip, type of thing. So I feel bad for some of the gullible people that are in here, and it's more because they're just. It's more what I found is because they're just good-hearted, kind-hearted people. They don't see things through that other lens sometimes. But I feel bad sometimes because I do it a lot in these live streams, and then, or when I'm chatting in messages with certain moderators and stuff, and they'll say things, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel bad. I was just messing around. Good morning, Anastasia. You can't see my Clapper post right away? Well, that probably has more to do with getting older than anything, I would think. We did get a free foot shot on the Clapper. Wifey is very right. There's a free foot shot for you. Wander is not in here right now. She's the only moderator that gets mad if I don't charge you for that. It would be funny. It would be funny. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, I guess everybody has a price, right? But my price isn't $480. I'm going to humiliate myself. It's going to cost a lot more than that, at least. But I thought it was funny that he's doing it. He's a really funny guy, and he's giving away a beacon, a handmade beacon. He's a ace car guy on Clapper. He's a mechanic too, but he does a lot of woodworking and stuff. And he's giving away a couple things too. Should be fun time though. Yeah, now I'm in the thick of things for you guys. So excited you're going to South Carolina? Heck yes! You going to Myrtle Beach, or where are you going? Wish you a wonderful day. Take care, Angela. Thanks for the whale. That was a whale of a time. Whale of a time. Oh, I know. I thought your response was funny. Just saying clap or chat takes forever to load. Oh, I got you. Well, in Clapper, you go into your account and click Manage Account, and then go down and sync your direct messages. Sometimes the chat groups need to be resynced, so I would do that. Anytime I have problems with Clapper, that's literally what I do, and it resolves everything. Hilton Head, nice. Thanks for the ASMRs, Matt. Got about 10 minutes left in this live. I got a lot longer than that to go, so I probably will go live on Clapper. Walking back. This is going to take a little bit longer due to this right here. But hey, these are paradise problems, folks. And if you don't know what paradise problems are, go to Urban Dictionary, put it in, or go to my Linktree link, or just go to Linktree and type in My Walks in Paradise. Scroll to the bottom, look for paradise problems, Urban Dictionary. And you'll see the definition. It'll surprise you what the definition is, probably. Well, I'm the youngest of 5. I've been buried in the sand and snow and everything else. I'm used to it. If it happened, I would probably just lay there and accept my defeat. And I'd be telling you guys on the live stream, get somebody over here to help me. Yeah, so you go, I think it's the lower right hand side or whatever. Maybe it's the upper right hand side. So you can find it. We got, look at that, 8 pelicans in the live stream with 8 pelicans. Is that a sign? I think it is. It says, hey 8, you need to go this way and have lunch over that way. Have some lunch over there. Alright guys, since your screens aren't coming in, I'm going to end the live stream. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Look for me over on Clapper in a little bit. And if I don't see you, enjoy your weekend. And we're back. Well, I want to show the Clapper crowd. I want to show them the sandcastle stuff over here. Almost 50K? We're over 50K. We made it. Am I the only one with lag? You're the only one that didn't get fooled instantaneously by my April Fool's joke here on Gullible's Island. Thank you everybody for joining me today. For those of you that were trying to find Gullible's Island, I'm so sorry that I wasted your time. Sorry, not sorry. I will do it to you again next year. I will do it next year. But we didn't find our beer. Oh well. Hey, I like the shades. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks, Shannon. Thanks, ma'am. One last time, coming to you live from Gullible's Island, aka Tigertail Beach. Ooh, yeah. I like it. Wow. Oh, I see the coral. Those are paradise problems, Beth. Thanks for the marvelous confetti. Appreciate it. This is Roger the Rabbit coming to you live from the Reach. And we're seeing lots of very foolish stuff going on down here today. We're seeing a lot of very foolish people, foolish shenanigans, and you know, lots of sea gullibles. So, hope you guys had a really good time. And on that note, he's out of here, folks. Good Lord, what the hell's this guy doing? This guy's a freaking nut job, you know? Yeah, call me crazy. Call me what you want. Just don't call me late for lunch, because, man, I'm hungry. Alright, see you guys over on Clapper, those of you that want to put yourself through some more torture today. Remember, don't tell these people it's April Fools, alright? Come on now. They don't need to know this. I do like to do this every year, and I like to do it first thing in the morning, because before people find out. That one has to go into a video. You probably already screen recorded that. Is that guy found? He is. He's lost and then he's found. Thanks for the fire, Matt. Alright, guys. See ya on the flip side, or on the Clapper side. One time that audio there will be to my benefit. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks for all the gifts. We probably had 6,000 people in here. 6,687. Thanks everybody for joining me today and walking with me. And thanks for letting me play April Fool's joke on all of you. And for the people that left here before they figured it out, too bad, so sad. You come in here next year on April 1st, expect a whole bunch of the same. Clapper is going to be right away. I just got to hook up my stuff. No problem, Anastasia. Have a great trip. Safe travels, my friend. You guys take care of yourself. Thanks for allowing me to have a little fun with you today, too. So, you're welcome, self-care for dudes. This is one way it helps. Just go out here and prank a bunch of people on TikTok. TikTok till you don't stop. But I'm actually stopping, so that's all, folks. That's all, folks. Thank you too, Shannon. I'll end with this. Thanks, Haley. I like to have a little fun sometimes. Good, I'm glad I'm making you cry. Love making people cry. That's what I set out to do today. There's some people that are still looking for Gullible's Island on the map, too. Aw, thank you for the flowers, Tamara. You guys are always so kind. Appreciate it. I think that's a perfect time to stop. And you guys have more than covered my lunch on this live stream. Way to go. Heck yeah. I didn't realize that. Way to go. Yes, I'm definitely going to Sunset Grill now. Let's do this. All right, see you guys. Follow me on Clapper. Find my Amazon storefront. Buy something off of there. I get commissions on that. Let's go. Help a brother out. Yeah, say goodbye to Gullible's Island. You won't see this again until April 1st next year. Last year it was Bunch Beach. This year it was Tigertail. How do you catch a tiger by his tail? Hurricane Ian can tell you. Arrivederci. I'll be next. Thanks a lot. Take care, everybody. Bye.